the right to make choices.
I'm Randy, and I'm my own guardian.
I'm Tian. I'm under guardianship.
My name is Josephine Holton, and I'm my own guardian.
Hello, my name is Tucker Conley.
I'm Eric, and I'm my own guardian.
Hello, my name is Joshua Weidman, and I love being my own guardian. It's a fun and challenging experience.
What does guardianship mean to you?
I think guardianship right now, there's a lot of control and not a lot of freedom for some people with disabilities.
Why guardianship is so important to me is because it allows me to be free and make informed, challenging decisions. I got to go skydiving, I've gotten to go skiing. Next Thursday, they're actually strapping me I'm going to be in a wheelchair on the front of a bicycle going around Back Bay. Now, if I wasn't my own guardian, I would not be able to do that. I love taking risk, calculated risk, that is. But without being my own guardian, that would not ever happen.
It makes a person feel good, when they are allowed to make decisions on their own.
Because I think people should be able to make their own decisions. Some people might need help, but help's different than taking away their guardianship.
If I was my own guardian, I would have a lot more freedom. I'd be able to do whatever I want, a lot of what I want, and I'd be a lot more happier because I would be able to make choices of my own and decisions of my own and do what really I want to do.
What my understanding is of guardianship is people being able to make their own decisions without virtually any restrictions.
How do you make decisions?
I have a friend, Stacy Jacobson, who helps me when I have hard decisions to make. Like, she gives me different options. Like, right now I'm trying to get into my own apartment, so she's helping me set up with the right people, so I have everything in place that I need before I actually move into the apartment.
One of the decisions that I've made recently, I wanted to basically live on my own, and I've had a hard time doing so because of different people. Finally, I ended up getting a caseworker, and I basically said I will not be happy until I live on my own. And so she helped me make that decision, and now I am finally living on my own, which I'm extremely happy about.
I'm my own guardian, but I have a case manager. Sometimes we need help. Just say my case manager goes to some of my appointments with me.
Well, I have asked my caseworker if I don't really understand something to go to a doctor's office with me and or staff, because sometimes I really miss the small details, so I don't get everything. First, because I'm going to admit it, I have an intellectual disability, which sometimes does not allow me to process all of the information 100% of the time.
What advice do you have for people who want supported decision making?
I think there'd be a lot of benefits, and the kind of benefits that they would have is the group being able to work with that person on these are the choices you have to make, and these are the choices you have to make, and we would be willing to help you make informed decisions.
They should always look at how they can handle certain situations, and if they can do their own meds, and like how they think that their life is gonna be.
I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But just because you make mistakes doesn't mean you can't be your own guardian.
Well, my thoughts are sometimes it can be really challenging, and sometimes it's not easy to make all of the right decisions, but you try your best. With each decision, you weigh out the consequences versus the reward of everything you want to do. That pretty much when I want to make a big decision, I really think about it first and make sure it's the right thing for my life. And that's the biggest piece of advice I would give people trying to seek their own guardianship. Really know what things you want to do with your life. Have it written down. Speak clearly. And have people really look you in the eyes and acknowledge you.
Everyone should have the right to control their own lives. For more information, please contact Disability Rights Maine, 1-800-452-1948, or go to www.drme.org. Special thanks to Disability Rights Maine's DD Advisory Council and Tucker Conley, Josephine Holton, Eric McVeigh, Tia Marie Springer, Joshua Weideman, Randy Woodbury.